Let's talk about stock plans. Many employers will offer these types of plans in order to basically motivate the employees. There's several different ways that they can do this. Starting at the top, we have what's most common, the employee stock purchase plan. These are also called Section 423 plans, and basically they allow all employees, the rank and file, anyone else, a method for purchasing employer stock using payroll deductions. You can purchase up to $25,000 of company stock per year, and you may be able to get that at a discount. It may be up to 100% of the fair market value, but it could be 85% or anywhere in between. So a maximum of a 15% discount there. And if you have that discounted price, any difference between the grant price and the fair market value on the date of the grant will be taxed as ordinary income when the stock is sold. So that only comes about when you actually sell the stock. You wouldn't be taxed on that discount today, but you would be taxed on the discount amount when you do go to sell. Holding period here would be just like an incentive stock option, 2 and 1, so held for 2 years from the grant and at least 1 year from the date of exercise. Restricted stock is going to be something that only a few employees are going to be able to access. This is going to be taxed as ordinary income to the employee, and the employer will actually take a deduction when whatever restrictions were associated with that stock terminate. Junior stock is basically a performance incentive to the recipient and allows you to deter taxation. So you purchase this stock at a discounted price, and if performance objectives are met, junior grows up to be a man, or that's how I always like to remember it anyway. Basically, they'll be converted into regular stock after the agreed upon performance incentives are reached by a certain date. Stock appreciation rights is another way of getting the benefit of a stock option plan without actually having to make the necessary capital outlay required to purchase the stock. So the company isn't actually buying stock. There's nothing in circulation here. This is imaginary. Stock appreciation rights and phantom stock are just imaginary. Stock appreciation rights basically act as a cash bonus for an executive. And during the period specified in the right, he is able to get either cash or stock equivalent of that appreciation. This benefit is going to be taxable as ordinary income, basically as wages, so subject to withholding, FICA, FUTA, and fully deductible by that company. Sometimes you'll see these stock appreciation rights used in conjunction with ISOs and NSOs to help employees fund the exercise of those options. And finally, we've got phantom stock. Phantom stock plans provide the employee with stock units that appreciate over time, and it's another way to motivate that employee. The difference between the phantom stock and the stock appreciation right is that with the phantom stock, the employee cannot choose the date on which to exercise the plan. It's usually when you retire or are terminated. Just like with the stock appreciation rights, the benefits are taxed as ordinary income and deductible by the employer when paid to the employee. So the most likely one that you're going to see here is the stock purchase plan. As you go down, these are going to be restricted to more and more select employees and executives, high-ranking people within the company. Stock purchase plans are the most common. That's probably the one you'll want to know the best for working with clients and for passing the CFP exam.